Hello, 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 friends and neighbors. It's me, a kick to the head. We are back in Mulroy Bay for Farming Sim 15. You can see Philip is hard at work. He's almost got this field seeded as promised. I've been working on that. And we got a lot to do today. We got to get the fields fertilized. We got to try to buy some more fields and stuff. But unfortunately, I got to looking, we don't have a fertilizer spreader, so we're going to need to buy a pellet spreader or rent one because we do have the meat mod. And if we take a look, let me bring up the HUD, and let's go Shift I. You can see everything's down, but you can see we got a lot of grains and stuff that we can potentially sell to get some more income in to buy or rent some of the equipment. Unfortunately, you can see the prices are down. But if we take a look at the garage, we don't have a front end loader either. We've got the potential for one here with the New Holland, but we don't have the forks and everything, so we're going to have to do that as well. So what I'm going to do is, while Philip finishes this up, let's get rid of that. I just need to check the seeds. He's got 30%, about 27%. That should be enough to do this. I think he'll be okay. There's another little concave in the fields and stuff over in this corner, as you can see, and it doesn't quite get everything, but that is okay. Now, if we take a run back over to this field over here, let's jump through these bushes here. And we'll climb over our brick wall here, and we'll take a look at the field that we did last episode. And if we jump over here, climb over, whoop, and jump, and you can see this field is completely done as well. All except for this mistake of a thing here, and we just can't, we won't be able to do anything with that, so we'll have to leave that. What I may end up doing is eventually just planting this whole area with grass and maybe going around it, but the rest of the field is done. So like I said, you can see we got just under $6,000, nothing to not enough money to do anything. So what we're going to do is, let's come over to here, and we're going to sell this Hurleyman. Now we're going to get about $22,000 for it, so we'll go ahead and sell that. Okay, now I have the trailer here, so what we're going to need to do is, let's go into here, and let me see if I have any in mods. I got the buckets, and that's probably what I'll do. This one right here, I'll probably get this one right here. Holds 24,000 liters. $5 a day maintenance, 2,500 or $8 a day. What about if we go back? Let's go to this one here, New Holland. This is $18 an hour to rent, $20 a day, 5,400. But if we hold the shovel here, see, this only holds 1,860. So that's what we'll do. We're going to need the front end loader anyway, so I'm wondering whether we should rent it. You know what? Let's just buy it. Yes. Then let's jump over to mods. And I want to check miscellaneous first. I got this big stole shovel here that I think holds 5,000 liters, or is it this one? Multi-fruit. I think it's this one. You know what, that's awful cheap though. Oh, $900, I guess that wouldn't be too bad, but yeah, let's go back, and we'll go back into here, and let's just go ahead and buy this one right here. It holds everything, 2,400 liters. This is a little more in line, so we'll go ahead and buy that as well. Okay, so what we need to do now is come over here and get our New Holland. We'll get this fired up. We'll take this to town. And we'll work our way out of here. And it's definitely a tight fit down through these narrow lanes, that's for sure. Now it took me a while to find out where our crops are actually stored. And unfortunately, like I said, it's a place where you can store it loosely, but there's no way to get it out other than the front end loader that I could see. So that's why we're purchasing the front end loader. You know what? Let's put this in reverse, because we can actually let's go through here. we can come through here and then come right down through this section of field, come out right here, and we'll be right where we need to be. Because that building right there to our front left, or direct front now, that is where all our grains are stored. And you can store loose straw there, grass there, etc. Now where do we purchase or pick this stuff up? Unless it's in the back as well where our trailer is. Yep, it is. So if we come around, okay, we're going to have to drop the weight for a minute. Let's drop the weight over here. Okay. Now we'll pick up our shovel. Whoop. There we go. So now we've got the shovel as well. Let's take the trailer over. We'll park it over there and we'll come back and we'll get our weight. Just like that. There we go. And let's take it out through here. Now if we come up, seeds has got 20% left on it, so that's good to go. So this is going to be the first recording on Windows 10. So I've updated to Windows 10 last night. It is now Sunday morning. This will be released tomorrow. And this is the first recording I've done on Windows 10. So you guys are going to have to let me know how all the levels are and make sure what the viewing pleasure was, and let me know in the comments below what you think. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to just park the trailer up right over here. We don't need it currently. You know what, let's come around. We'll pull it back around this way. That way, whichever one we get into. And if we just take a quick look at our prices, wood chips are actually up. Canola. So guess what? We're going to sell some canola right now to the transport company. So let's drop our trailer. Let's go pick up our weight for counterweight, so we don't flip over when we pick up all that heavy grain. Okay, it still says he's seeding. He's got 18% left. And then we come down here. Put it in reverse. There we go. Now we'll hold up some canola. It's just turned 10 o'clock, so that was good. That was a good time for it to change. We'll fill up to continue seeding, and what we'll do now is we'll load up with some canola and take this to the transportation company. And that'll give us some more money where we can pick up a field or two, maybe some animals. So canola should be black, and it should be down here at the end somewhere, right in here. Okay, let's put this in place. There we go. Now, let me make sure I'm going to be over that. There we go. And what we can do then is we can just leave the weight here. Oh, wrong bay. We want this bay over here. I was looking to see if my bucket was straight and not paying attention to what bay I was supposed to be going into. And we pull up right into here. It's almost out of seeds. Let's quickly take a look at the map, see where the transportation company is. I think it's up in the top left. No, it's right. Okay, it's not too far away. That's okay then. How bad is our trailer? The trailer should be getting close. He's at 14%, so we'll need to go check on him too. He should be getting close to being done as well. There we go. Pull this up in here. And potentially is should hold, whoop, wrong gear. It should hold 8,000 liters thereabout. I believe that small trailer does. 6. That should be about 7/8, so I think it's only going to hold about 200 more liters. Let's just check. But I believe that's what it's going to do. Only 200 more liters. So it should drop it down to 2,200 and then stop filling. If I've got my math correct. Which is very possible I don't, because I did do poorly in math. Yeah. I did do poorly. It must hold more than 8,000 liters in, maybe? Maybe that's what I've done. Let's see. Let's take this and dump this back in here. Take out the concrete walls, not good. Okay. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and we will drop our weight right over here. Perfect. Now we'll hook up our trailer and then we'll quickly go check on Philip, see how he's doing. Oh, it's 8,500 liters. That's why I was off. Okay, how are you doing? You are almost done. The last little bit here. Should be enough seeds to finish this up, I believe. Okay, let's go take this and sell this. We'll pick up a fertilizer spreader and we'll get busy fertilizing then. And then we work our way over to the transportation company. Let's get our beacons going. Not beakers, but beacons. I said it right this time. And then the transportation company should be not too far away. There's the fuel, spar. Now the question is that the transportation company right there? Take a look at our map. I'm not sure that it is. Let us get rid of the map for a minute. Okay, there's no sale point there, so that's not the transportation company for sure. So is it in here? No. Follow this up and around. Is it up here maybe? Yeah, but this doesn't really look like a transportation company that I can tell. Although it must be. That must be it, because I don't. There's biogas and heating, and let's say that this is it. This should be it. I'm hoping this. Well, let's just take a look at something here. Shift I. If we look, we got biomass heating plant, transportation company, and the mill. See, this looks like a mill to me. This looks like a mill. So then the transportation company is actually probably going to be the spar down there. But was there a sell point down? Let's go back down there and look. This to me looks like a mill. And if we take a look at the map, Sell point down there at the biomass. There does look like there's a couple more sell points down there. To me, this looks like transportation company is going to be down here, I think. Careful, careful. If we come down into here, is there any sell points or any triggers in here? I don't see any. Careful our bucket. No triggers here. Let's come down around back. No triggers in there. Maybe in the back? Or is there one there? You know what? Let's do this. We'll park here for a minute. Let's put the brake on. Okay, no triggers here. This is the back of the houses. Let's jump over here. That's the store. The farm equipment, I mean. So then there's the transportation company in here. We've got eggs. That's biomass heating plant for wood chips and stuff. See, it shows our transportation company up there. Ah, then that must be the mill there then. Maybe that was the transportation company back over there. And this is actually the mill here. Yeah, I'm guessing this is actually the mill. Okay. Well, that's how we're going to play it anyway. That's going to be the mill. Then you get the biomass heating plant and then the transportation company up there. So that's why we're going to do it. Seems like an odd place to be stuck way out there in the middle of those little small fields for a transportation company. But nonetheless, that's what we're going to do. And let's go ahead and come on out. He's done seeding now, so we'll go check that in a second. How are we doing on time? Almost 20 minutes in. We'll take this. We want to take out any trees as we're coming along. I think I'm going to have to figure out how to actually use my G27 on this. I know it's confusing. I had it hooked up before, but I think it would actually benefit us on these small little tight lanes to actually use the steering wheel. So here we go. We're going to dump it in here nonetheless. And let's see what our funds do. Yeah, that's not too bad. About 20 grand is what we made on that. So let's go back and we'll get another load before time runs out. How much do we actually got of that left? Let's just take a look. Let's see right here. We've got, it'd help if I watch, almost another full trailer load. So we'll take our last trailer load over there as well. Let's hit that, get rid of that. It's not quite a full trailer load, but we'll do that before time runs out, and that gives us a little more money. Then we'll pick up a fertilizer spreader and we'll go fertilize our fields. And then as we finish up, we'll see if we can just pick up another field somewhere. I'm just glad there's no traffic on this map. We would have all kinds of problems then. Okay. Let's try it without the weight. Let's see how we get along. Okay. Yeah, we seem to be okay. A little top. Oh, yeah, a little top heavy. We definitely should be using the weight. Grab 2 more buckets. That way we can, we don't have to worry about it. We'll be a little safe that way. And the last bucket. And can we get any more out of it? That's almost a full trailer. I don't believe we can get any more out of it. Let's just double check. Careful. Take out the wall, bend our bucket up. Yeah, only 428 liters. Not enough to worry about, so let's just go ahead and we'll leave that there. And now we'll go ahead and we'll dump our weight again. Pick up our trailer. And away we go. And away we go. Come on, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it. Chug up the hill. We can do it. Slow down, don't take out the church wall. Whoa, a little squirrely. And we'll come on down, and our last load, then we'll go check on Philip, see how he did with the seeding, and then we'll purchase a fertilizer spreader. We'll get the fields fertilized. We are running short on time. This might be a little extended then. Okay, here we go. Should get what, about 55, I'm guessing. Somewhere around there. Yeah, not too bad. You know what? I think we can actually go out this way through the forested area here, straight to our little farm. I believe we can. Or maybe not. Let's take a look. I thought there was a road somewhere right through here. Nope, guess that's not. Okay. Well, let's just check over here real fast, see how he did. Let's tab over. He went into the field, but other than that, it looks good. Okay, not a problem. Let's go pull this out. Used almost a full allotment of seeds, not bad. So we've now got 2 seeds, or 2 fields planted, 1 canola and 1 wheat, or barley rather, not wheat, sorry, barley. And boy, these are tight. You definitely have to get in cab to get through here. And let's us, we're gonna pull this in there and park it right now. Fertilizer spreaders over there, so if we back this in right there, there we go. And set the brake. Perfect. And let's turn this one around. What we'll do is we'll leave our trailer down at the equipment purchasing place, because we're going to need it down there close to where we pick up our grains and stuff anyway. We won't need it up at the farm until we've actually got some fields ready to harvest. Are going to be over because we're already almost 30 minutes in now. That's okay, we're almost done. We'll grab a fertilizer pellet spreader. Just like this. Okay, we need pellet spreader. What do we have in here? We've got this one for 14.6. You know what? Let's rent this. We want it for 1 hour. We'll rent it. Okay. There we go. We don't need a full, we don't need to purchase this, I don't believe. I think renting will be good. There we go. Now we'll take this back to the farm, we'll fill it up, and we'll spray the fields real fast. Now I could be wrong, that may not be the transportation company up there. Maybe the transportation company is actually the big mill looking down there. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are, but according to the map, I guess that would be the transportation company. This seems a little odd place. It'd be hard to get trucks and stuff up in there, I would imagine, if I look at it realistically. There's no tracks or anything for trains to go in there, so we can't really call it a transportation company. At least in my mind. We want to go up this way. Careful. Now we need to back in there. We'll get some fertilizer, some pellets. Just like that. Should be good to go. That's going to cost us a lot of money. Okay, we are full. Now, it does seem this is the way we go to get in and out and stuff. So it looks like we do go right through here. It does make it a little easier than trying to cut through those gates up there. got to be careful, take your time. Just like that. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go straight across here to begin with. And let's go ahead and do straight across. Just like this. And then we'll cut down. And then we'll start back up in this corner up here. And down this way. Careful. And then we just finish this last bit up. Then what I'll do is I will finish the last field up off camera. What we'll do is we'll quickly just check Bank of Hagenstadt, see what kind of fields that we can purchase. We do have about 50 grand we can use. I don't want to really use more than that. And then I'll, like I said, I'll fertilize the last field off camera. Pop through here. Lovely. Okay, let us check Bank of Hagenstadt. I got to remember which key it is. Should be no. There it is. So if we go to field management, 4747, so they're all going to be 47,700, so it doesn't really matter. So the question is, which field do we want? We've got 12 and 13, 16 and 17 are potentials. Let us go check these fields here. We come down here. Let's get in cab so I can see better. Okay, so we've got 16 and 17. 16 is right here. Where do we enter this field at? Right here. You know what? We're gonna work 16 then, because it's fairly close to where we want to be as well. It's easy to get in and out. It's either that one or that one. That one will probably be easier to get in. You know what? It's gonna be hard to get in here with the combine, I think, isn't it? We're gonna have to pick up a header trailer. I know we are. Yes. You should be able to get through here with header trailer and everything like that. So let's go ahead and we'll pick up this field here. It's a fairly straight field, or even, you know, squarish field. No odd angles and stuff to it, except for down at the very end down there. So let's pick this up. Now I could purchase this from the Bank of Hagenstadt, but we'll do it this way. It's almost 1.6 hectares. We'll buy that. So now we own this field as well. So what I'll do is fertilize that other field and get this field ready. What we'll probably do is we'll probably put this on a rotation thing so all the fields aren't ready at once. So next episode, what I'll do is, well, next episode I want to have a harvest episode. So I'll get this one all cultivated, but won't seed it until these two are ready up here. And what we'll do is I'll fast forward time, and we'll come back and these fields will be ready to harvest. So once again, thank you for joining me. Farming Sim 15, this is Mulroy Bay. I've been a kick to the head. Mash that like up button if you enjoyed the episode. As always, leave your comments and suggestions below. I do enjoy hearing from everybody, and I do reply to everybody. Be sure to follow me on all the social media. Stay abreast of what's happening and stuff, especially on Twitter. I usually let everybody know if for some reason I can't make videos and stuff. Twitter is the best place to see what's going on with the channel. Be sure to head over to No Scope Gaming Glasses, my sponsor. Check out what they have. They may find something that you like there. And until next time, we'll see you all later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.